Students, welcome to my online teaching class and the continuing video on Alice Walker's famous story, Am I Blue? This lecture is addressed to students of English Literature, BA Part 2. Now, I was discussing with you Alice Walker's famous story, Am I Blue? Right? This story is about prejudices that people hold against each other at the symbolic level. At the surface level, it is a simple story of a horse, but it has got deep symbolic meanings. You have to understand the deep symbolic meaning that this story is conveying, right? So, in the story, Am I Blue? Alice Walker shows that even dumb animals experience torture and trials just as human beings do when they are prejudiced against, right? When people are prejudiced against them, people experience a lot of torture, right? If you exclude somebody, if you boycott somebody, if you don't let that person feel belonged to, that person experiences a lot of mental torture. Even animals feel this torture is the theme of this story. Alice Walker's famous story, Am I Blue? Now, Blue is the name of a horse. Let us discuss the surface level story. Blue is the name of a horse, right? Now, this horse is given a beautiful 5-acre land, extremely beautiful 5-acre land, but he is alone, right? He is alone all the time, and it is this horse is in a meadow, and this meadow is fenced in. Alright, so this horse is placed in a meadow, and this meadow is fenced. It has got a fence. The horse lives there. He's lonely, but he lives there. Now, once what happened, what human beings do, they kind of, in the animal farms, you see, that they put the females and the male animals together for the purpose of multiplication. For the sole purpose of multiplication to suit their human ends. So one time, one mare, you understand? M-A-R-E, mare is a female horse. Alright? So a female horse is put into that meadow to be with Blue. Right? Now, Blue is very happy because he gets a friend. Right? So Blue feels very happy, and his behavior also changes. He's generally very happy, and the writer is observing this horse from her window. So the writer sees that this horse becomes very happy when the friend comes, when the female horse comes. The horse becomes very happy, and they both play around. But once the female horse is ready for multiplication, she is removed from there. Right? The human beings remove this horse from there. Now, when this female horse is removed from there, Blue feels totally shattered. The horse, his behavior is totally shattered from inside, and he feels disgusted with human beings. Right? So the story talks about the disgust that this animal, Blue, this horse, Blue, feels for the human beings. Right? Then his behavior becomes very irritated, and he starts kicking people, and he doesn't even eat what the writer used to give him to eat, and he becomes generally very shattered and dejected. He hates that his happiness is taken away from him. He hates it. He feels disgusted. This is the main story, right? But this story illustrates the fact that when you just use and throw, the concept of use and throw, when you just use a person and then just throw him away or just ignore him after that, how hurt the person feels, and what happens when you don't let a person feel loved and belonged, right? So racism and patriarchal attitude springs out of the prejudices that we have against everybody, animals. We see animals only in terms of their usefulness. We don't see them as living beings. So it's a very touching story, and it conveys a very powerful message that we use animals only either for our entertainment or as our assets or for food. We don't anything for the animals. We just use them and then just ignore them after that. So we will have to rise above these barriers. Only then can we have to have a feeling of compassion for the animals. Only then can we have a happy society. Alright. So this is a Alice Walker story, Am I Blue? Now symbolically the writer also had felt as if she was just being used and was thrown away because of racist attitude of people. Alright. So this story is about the racist prejudices. The story is about humans' feelings for animals. So they should have feelings for animals. Now read the story and then we will be able to discuss it further. Thank you.